Speaker, without question, shipbuilding is the apex form of sophisticated manufacturing in Australia, and I'm proud to represent one of only 2 national shipbuilding hubs. There might be other artefacts we make in Australia that are as large as ships. There are none as complex. And in terms of our sovereign manufacturing capacity, our ability to make the things that are most important to us, and to be a nation of which it can be said that we are capable of making anything, the significance of our shipbuilding businesses and workforce cannot be overstated. That's why it's so welcome that the Albanese government has committed to a continuous shipbuilding program at Henderson in my electorate. That announcement by the Minister for Defence and the Minister for Defence Industry last week is unprecedented in scale and duration. It's of course principally focused on meeting our maritime security and humanitarian response needs by growing our fleet from 11 to 26 vessels and by delivering new vessels sooner than under the plan we inherited. It will guarantee the continuity and indeed growth of shipbuilding expertise and jobs in Western Australia for decades to come. It delivers billions of dollars of new investment that will sustain a manufacturing ecosystem spanning hundreds of small and medium businesses. Deputy Speaker, at present the Henderson precinct is engaged in building 4 Arafura offshore patrol vessels and 2 Cape-class patrol vessels, alongside the work involved in upgrading our Anzac-class frigates. We've already brought forward the work for delivering the Army's new landing craft medium and landing craft heavy, which will be undertaken by Burden and Austell. And as a result of this government's Defence Strategic Review, we're now committed to building 8 new frigates, as well as 6 cutting-edge, optionally crewed surface vessels. The scale and carefully programmed nature of this work will be the foundation of long-term employment for more than 1,200 Western Australians. As I suggested earlier, Deputy Speaker, the essential ingredient of our sovereign shipbuilding capacity is our skilled and highly committed maritime workforce. That's why we've already taken key steps to improve education and training opportunities, not least through the provision of 180,000 fee-free TAFE places across Australia. That's already benefited the education of 19,700 Western Australians. Deputy Speaker, all this does stand in contrast to the decade that preceded us under the previous government. The fact is we inherited a fleet in decline, with our Navy being asked to make do with the oldest operational surface fleet in Australia since the end of World War II. And we're not going to allow that to remain the case. As an island continent, we must have a properly equipped Navy. We must maintain a first-rate standard of sovereign shipbuilding capacity. The Albanese Labor government sees that very clearly. We're taking action to make sure that the shipbuilding hub at the Australian Marine Complex at Henderson in my electorate of Fremantle is secure and growing in its role as a national centre of manufacturing excellence.